give me your full name and who you are?
I'm Jack Blandy, and I'm the president of Stony Bank Nurseries in Glen Mills, Pennsylvania.
So you are one of us.
I'm one of you, and if you allow me, I'll tell you a story of why I have been a part of the Pennsylvania Horticulture Society for almost 35 years.
Tell me.
When I first joined the Hort Society and had a small business, Jane Pepper asked me to come into the city of Philadelphia and do a garden in North Philadelphia on a street corner. And I will never forget that experience. The people in that community actually got up every morning at 5 a.m. and would go on that corner garden and pull out all the bottles and any trash that had been thrown in it overnight and keep that garden in pristine, beautiful condition so that when that community woke up in the morning, they looked into a beautiful garden. And I've never forgotten that experience, and that's why I love being part of the Pennsylvania Horticulture Society and the Philadelphia Flower Show, because it does so many wonderful things for the city of Philadelphia.
Where are we right now? Take us
Right
through.
now, we are
You can
on
walk around and look at some of the
we
stuff.
are on the rooftop of a building in Paris. You'll see that this is the elevator shaft to get up onto the building, and it has a green roof on it. And that's all part of the sustainability concept of this exhibit. This exhibit is designed to show how a landscape can be sustainable by having a green roof that collects the water. And there's green roofs happening all over the city of Philadelphia, from the Pico green roof to all kinds of other commercial buildings.
Right,
And we
yeah.
do commercial green roofs, and we do residential green roofs. We even do green roofs for the Philadelphia Flower Show exhibit here, and we have a green roof on a little birdhouse from Longwood Gardens out here that you can get a shot of later. But that's all part of our technology, and we have an arbor over here that has solar panels up on it. This product we're standing on, this decking, is made out of recycled plastic bottles and a wood product, and it lasts forever, and it keeps all of that material out of the landfill.
Now, let me ask you something. A lot of people don't have a lot of space. They don't have a lot of ground. They have window boxes or could. Could they start growing something? Me, I can't grow ivy.
Absolutely. The secret to container gardening on a rooftop or a small space or a patio is the way you construct the soil and the medium that holds and grows the plant. The first thing you want to do in a big pot is just turn up an old plastic pot on the bottom to cover the hole so it doesn't drain too quickly and your soil doesn't go out of the bottom of the pot.
You have something like that around here?
Sure, right here, these containers here and here, they have that in them. So on the bottom of this container right there would be a real nice compost that's very rich. And then that would be up 6 inches. Then about the rest of the container is a soilless, light planting mixture like Pro Mix or something like that. And when you plant into that container, then you will have a real good drainage situation, and the roots will go all the way to the bottom of the pot and get into that nice compost at the bottom, and then it will be very easy to maintain.
Now, you can put this where? That kind
Well,
of
you
thing.
can put that on a city street or in a small patio garden,
Yeah.
or in your backyard on a sitting area.
I want to grow vegetables. Now what would I do?
Well, we have some vegetables
Okay,
down
let's go
here
back there.
that are in pots.
Now, this is beautiful back here, by the way. Where are we now? We're in your kitchen.
We are now in the French chef's kitchen, and of course, the French chef would love to have all kinds of vegetables and herbs growing. In fact, he even has a rose over here in this container that's called Julia Child, which she brought French cooking to America. But right here's a container that has a patio tomato growing in it. And it's not completely planted, so you can almost see how you could construct something like this. You'll see the original container here, which of course you would take the tomato out of that, and then you could put it into the potting mix and then put a nice mulch on top of that.
Now, if you were to put something like this in your home, in your foyer, or on your patio, don't you get a lot of bugs?
Well, actually, there are some very great products that are very safe to use on vegetables. Some of the new products that are out now have no chemical residual or carcinogenic or any problems like that. But the best way to keep insects off your plant is to keep them healthy. Insects usually come onto a plant if they're too dry, they're left to wilt, they get into a weakened condition. Many plants have their own ability to ward off insects if they're healthy and they're turgid and they have enough chlorophyll and light and the right amount of fertilizer. And in containers, you do want to put a little bit of fertilizer. And you can do that two ways. You can either do it every other time you water with something like Peters, or you can put in a mixture that's a slow release fertilizer that will maintain the tomato for the whole time it's in the pot.
You have a whole little garden over here.
We do.
Yeah. Okay. What do we have here?
Well,
Looks like cabbage.
Well, this
Or
is
lettuce.
they're lettuces. Yes, we also have cabbage. We also have sorrel, which is an herb out there. We have a couple blueberry plants, since this is the French garden, chef's garden.
This is a small garden, so people could
Very
do it.
small garden right there. That's very maintainable.
Let me ask you something, Jack. You belong to the Horticultural Society still, right?
Absolutely.
How can people get instructions, or how can they find you? Can they go there and get lessons? I mean, to learn how to do all of this?
Well, sure. The Horticultural Society has their website. They have the Horticultural Society's offices on 22nd Street in Philadelphia, or a beautiful library there that's accessible to people who want to learn about gardening. And the Hort Society has many different seminars and classes on everything. And of course, the Hort Society is responsible for a Philadelphia Green program, which is the model for greening cities throughout the country. And Wayne Bottom, retired from that, has done such a great job helping to green Philadelphia. And you know, another thing that's happening right now with the new president, Drew Becker, he is planning on implementing and planting 3 million trees in Pennsylvania, New Jersey, and Delaware as part of a tree program for re-greening the East Coast here.
All right, when are you inviting me to a French dinner?
You can have a seat right now, and I'll cook you something on my beautiful Wolf outdoor kitchen right here.
Thank you. You've been wonderful, and we'll see you again.
Thank you so much.